Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this lesson, let's take things a step further and explore how to conditionally display elements using ngIf and also use Angular's built-in pipes to transform data in the user interface. Now, back in Visual Studio Code, let's first go to task list component TS file and later we will edit the task list, but for now let's add another variable called show message, and let's make it of type boolean equals to false. Next, let's add another method called toggle message. Now let's use the variable that we created, show message, and set it equals to not show message. So think of this line like a switch. So this dot show message equals to not this dot show message is a simple way to toggle a boolean value between true and false. Not this dot show message, the exclamation mark is not operator. It inverts the value of this dot show message, and if this dot show message is true and not this show message becomes false, and vice versa. Also, we have the equals symbol that this is the assignment operator which assigns the new value back to this dot show message. So what it does is basically if this dot show message is true, then after this line of code it will become false. So if this dot show message is false, it will become true. So each time this line runs, like when you click a button, it flips the value of this dot show message. That's all we need to do here in the logic. For now, let's switch over to the template and add a button below the task input form, which will execute the toggle message method we just created. So let's do a button, and let's use click event. Let's assign the toggle message method that we did, and let's use some bootstrap classes to make it look good. And finally, let's label the button. Then we need something that will show the message when we toggle. So let's add a paragraph, and let's use Angular structural directive ngIf to conditionally display the message. Remember the show message variable that we did in the logic. So we are going to use that in the ngIf, and let's type the message that we want to show. And basically that's about it for now. Let's preview it in the browser. And you can see here that we are showing the message when we click on the button, and when we click again it will hide. And it's like a switch. We can do that as many times as we want. So this is working perfectly. Let's get back to the visual code. Now let's show another message, only in case we don't have any tasks. In order to do that, we need to modify the task list and how we push new task to the task list. We also are going to add another property to the task to know when the task was created. Now let's remove our tasks in the TS file, and let's type our tasks variable. Make it as a type array of objects, and each object must have a name which will be of type string. and create a by of type date and set it as an empty array. Then let's modify adding a task according to the new task array that we just modified. Let's add the missing property created at with new date. Now we are not pushing just the name of the task but also created at, so we know when the task was created. Also we will need this later to demonstrate using Angular pipes. Now we can move to pipes, but first let's add the new created at and display it. So we make sure that created at date works. Now we can go to the browser and check this out. And now let's add a new task and check. And as you can see, we have the new task and also we have the date when the task was created. But this timestamp doesn't look good, especially for the end user. So let's see how we can use Angular built-in pipes to make this more user-friendly. As you already know, we use ng4 to iterate over the tasks array and dynamically generate list items in the li for each task. And we are going to use the pipe symbol on the keyboard, which in Angular, this is a pipe operator that is used to apply pipes to data in the template, allowing you to basically transform data before displaying it. Now, let's see it in action by using some of Angular's built-in pipes. Now, let's use the pipe operator and define a pipe. In this case, we will use the uppercase pipe for the task name. And the date pipe for created at, which receives a string, and let's set the date to short. So the uppercase pipe converts the task name to uppercase, and date pipe formats the creation date of the task in a readable format, which in this case is short. Now let's back to the browser and let's check this out. As you can see, the task name is in uppercase and the date created at is now readable. So this is much better. Now let's do one more thing to enhance the user experience. Let's add another message in case we don't have any tasks. And we can do this by adding another paragraph. Use the ngIf again, but this time let's check if the task's length is not 0. If it's 0, then we are going to display a message. So tasks.length equals to 0. And this is all we need to do for now. And we can go back to the browser and check it out. And as you can see, there is the message. We don't have any tasks. When we add a new task, the message is gone. Let's do it a few more times to make sure everything works as expected. Looks perfect. So what happens here is ngIf is used to show or hide elements based on a condition. This is useful for conditional rendering, such as when displaying a message only if no tasks are present, or toggling the visibility of a specific UI element. ng4 is used to iterate through arrays and render dynamic content. In this case, it is used to display each task in the list. Pipes allow for easy formatting of data in the templates without changing the data itself. So this lesson focuses on transforming text to uppercase and formatting dates using the built-in Angular pipes. And this exercise demonstrates the power of Angular structural directives and pipes in building dynamic web applications. And by using ngIf, ng4 and pipes, we can control the display and formatting of data within our templates, which is basically crucial for building user-friendly and responsive user interfaces. So I hope you liked this video, and see you in the next one.